Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Janae and I'm back with another video. So today you guys already know what we're gonna get into. We're gonna get into my skincare routine. But before we get into that, y'all already know what I'm about to do. I'm about to pause this video so you can like, comment, and subscribe and join the Perfectly Flawed community. We're a community where we embrace who we are today while we're still working to accomplish our goals and be the best person we can be, because there's always room for improvement. So go ahead and pause it and do all that. All right, so now that you guys did that, let's get into this video. So skincare routine. So as you guys know, I've been doing the parasite cleanse. I'll get into that in another video. And I also discontinued my acne medicine. What I was using on my skin was clindamycin, phosphate, tretinoin gel. I really liked it because it really did clear my skin, made my texture smoother. I didn't have as many whiteheads and stuff. However, it's not a cure. It's just treatment. When you stop it for a couple of days, you start getting all the pimples, whiteheads, all that. Your texture gets rough and bumpy again. It also has some negative side effects. You're supposed to use a little because it gets into your bloodstream and it can cause other issues. I believe there were like intestinal issues, something like that. So I discontinued the use of it. I didn't want to risk that, and I also want to go the more natural route. Ultimately, what's showing up on my face has to be a result of something going on within, or a vitamin deficiency or something. Now, since I've discontinued that, I think it's been over a week, I have gotten breakouts here. I've gotten whiteheads here, but now I guess they broke. And my pores are larger, so that's a clear difference since I stopped using it. You can't really see too much, but I'm not concerned about the dark spots. They were there when I was using it. But honestly, I'm going to be real with you. Usually when I stop using it, it's worse than just these two, this one and this one. It's usually way worse. And I had some on my chin last night, but it's usually way worse than that, so I'm not even mad at it. So I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing right now to help with it. And again, for that, you do have to get a prescription for it. It's something your doctor has to prescribe you. It's a gel you put on your face at night, not during the day. The sun rays deactivate it is what my doctor told me. And it also makes your face sensitive to sunlight. Anyways, so what I've been doing is I've been utilizing Old Faithful. Let's start with what I use to cleanse my face. So I use this. I've been thinking about getting a spin brush, but I'm not. I'm going to stick to my little silicone scrubbers. I think they're great. I think they're effective. Paired with my, I call it Cerve, but it's probably Cerve foaming facial cleanser. I love this stuff. It's for oily skin. It has ceramide, niacinamide, and hyaluronic acid in it. Honestly, this bottle right here, this is the value size. Because other people in the house use this too, I got them on this. They started using it and now they just use mine and they're stuck with it, I guess. But anyways, this stuff, this bottle will last one person probably 6 months. I'm not gonna lie, especially if you're using it like this. It lathers well. You put one drop on here. When you wet this, put one drop on here, then put a little more water, wet this again, and scrub your face. All you need is that. Sometimes I put a little more after I start scrubbing my face because sometimes the suds can run out or whatever. And honestly, that's just 2 little drops for one cleansing session. So this stuff lasts forever. It is expensive. This value size was $14 and it came with the travel size too, but it lasts forever. So I mean, why not? Why not? It's really worth it. It's non-comedogenic, so that means it won't clog pores. Remember, you guys who are oily skin, who have oily skin like me, oily and sensitive acne prone skin like me, you want to make sure all the products you use are non-comedogenic. I'm going to go back a little bit. The reason why Organic Glow Skin Co. skincare products did not work for me after I did a little more research is because the oils that they utilize were not non-comedogenic, and I can't use stuff like that. Like, I can use oils, but I can't use the ones that are more prone to clogging your pores, because they will clog my pores, cause whiteheads, blackheads, and extra oil, and it's just a lot. So make sure it says non-comedogenic and fragrance-free. That's really important. It's non-drying and non-irritating, which is true. I love this stuff. I've been using this for well over a year. My dermatologist got me on this. Use it paired with this. All right. Now, after that, it depends on whether it's nighttime. Let's start with nighttime. At night, I just started this, and I think this has tremendously helped decrease how bumpy my skin is. It's definitely allowed the texture to smooth out more without this medication, and it is really good with fighting acne. This product is apple cider vinegar. I use the one with the mother, and it's organic. I got this from Target. It's maybe like $3. This is enough to last for a while for my face. What I do is I pour it on a cotton ball, and then I put it on my face at night after I finish washing my face, and I let it sit. I let it sit for like 2 to 10 minutes on my face. Apple cider vinegar has antibacterial and antifungal properties, so that's really good. Sometimes, you know, we go to like glycolic acid and other alpha hydroxy acids to help with anti-aging, help smooth out our skin and texture and everything, exfoliate. But apple cider vinegar has those properties as well. Apple cider vinegar has citric and malic acids in it, which is high in alpha hydroxy, which is I believe it's a alpha hydroxy acid, or it's high in that. I don't know how to phrase that. So it helps exfoliate. So it's a good exfoliant, which is why I really included it, because I needed an exfoliant. I didn't want to go with the physical exfoliant, you know, like the St. Ives apricot scrub. I used to use that all the time, but that can cause microscopic tears in your skin. So you want to be very careful with physical exfoliants. Physical exfoliants are the ones with little beads and little things in it that scrubs your skin, versus a chemical exfoliant, which is something that has a chemical in it that smooths out your skin, like glycolic acid and salicylic acid. Those are chemical exfoliants, whereas apple cider vinegar would be a chemical exfoliant, but more on the natural side, which is why I'm incorporating it into my skincare regimen. And honestly, I think that has made a significant difference since I've discontinued the prescription that I was using on my face. I started incorporating this while I was on a prescription, and then when I discontinued, I kept doing it. When you use the apple cider vinegar, make sure you don't go close to your eyes or your nose. You go close to your nose is going to be on fire, burn, and feel like you can put apple cider vinegar all up in it. If it's close to your eyes are going to burn. Even if there's no contact with your eyes will burn. So be careful. My skin, the texture isn't as smooth as it could be, but it's not as rough as it typically gets when I discontinued using that prescription. And I think I attribute it to the apple cider vinegar, honestly. And I use it as like a mask. I haven't used it as a toner. I've used it as a toner in the past, but I might try to use it as a toner. I think you're supposed to do like 1 part apple cider vinegar and 2 parts purified water. But this apple cider vinegar, the one with the mother, the organic one, has been great for exfoliating my skin. All right, so that's step 2 at night. I put that on, leave it on for 2 to 10 minutes, then rinse. Now, this part, I'm kind of like back and forth with. I'm trying to see what's more effective. Sometimes I'll go in with my other Old Faithful toner, which is a witch hazel toner. But last night I didn't, just to see how it worked. And I think I like it like that, where I don't go in with this. With this toner right now, this is a natural astringent. It says our 100% natural astringent gently cleanses and conditions skins without removing essential moisture. It's witch hazel is dermatologist recommended. It says witch hazel. It's not saying this brand, this formula, witch hazel. Y'all, when y'all read beauty products and skincare products, make sure you really read the wording.
All right, check me out. Check me out. Let's end this. I'm about to end this man's whole career.
It says witch hazel is dermatologist recommended. Okay, because the stuff they put on here has to be accurate. Witch hazel is dermatologist recommended, not T and Dickinson's witch hazel, not this formula witch hazel. So it's saying that witch hazel some dermatologists do recommend using witch hazel, but I don't know about this. And it says there's no fragrances or dyes, which is great, and cleans deep down to your pores, which is something else I'm looking for too. Don't know if I'm going to keep this. I'm going to do my research and see what I'm going to use instead of this. But honestly, I've been using it for a very long time, maybe 6 months to a year. And I wouldn't mind keeping it, but I might switch it. And you can't find this in the skincare aisle. You find this in like the first aid aisle, just in case you want to get this. All right. So at night, like I said, I might go in with that. I might not. Last night I didn't, and I kind of liked how it looked, how my skin was this morning. After that, I go in with my Shea Butter and my Hemp Seed Oil, okay? So like I said, we want to make sure we're using things that are non-comedogenic. Shea butter is essentially non-comedogenic. Sometimes it ranges between 0 and 2, but typically it's non-comedogenic. I get the unrefined shea butter because I'm trying to get it in its purest form. I got this from Amazon. I will link it in the bio. I will link everything in my bio. This is the one I use. I put it in this jar. And I use a little bit of this. You only need a little bit. And I use this hemp seed oil. It's organic, and I put it in this dropper. Hemp seed oil smells like, what does it smell like? It smells like an oil I smelled before. I want to say either, I don't think it smells like grapeseed oil. It smells like a mixture of grapeseed oil and olive oil mixed together. But this is hemp seed oil. I put it in a dropper. It's like this greenish hue. It looks green to me. And it comes out this bottle pretty fast, so I had to put it in here. Because when I put a little bit of shea butter on my hand, like this, I'm going to show you guys what I do. It's about this much. Take about this much shea butter. That might be a little bit too much. And see, this comes out really fast. So I just put like 2 or 3 drops. Mix it together. And this shea butter I have is soft. It's not the hard one. I don't know which one I prefer, honestly. I used to like the hard one, but this is easy. And even if you get a hard shea butter, just rub it in your hands and warm it up and it will melt. And this is how it looks when I'm done. And then I just put it on my face. This is at night again, you guys. All right, so now I want to add this other tip. For y'all who've seen my skincare regimens before, there's a product that I'm missing here at night. It's an Old Faithful OG, triple OG product. That's non-comedogenic, has collagen and elastin in it, and is super moisturizing. And that's St. Ives Collagen and Elastin Renewing Cream. I love this stuff. I do. This is what I've been doing. I noticed that this area of my forehead is more oily. I guess it's a T-zone. So I'll get blackheads when I do the shea butter and oil mixture every night. So some nights, I'm really playing around trying to see what works the best. So some nights I'll take this and I take a lot. I put a lot on my face and only put it here in my T-zone, and I don't put oil there. And then I put oil on the rest of my face, the oil and shea butter mixture. And then sometimes I'll put this all over my face and then put the oil all over my face. It really depends. So what I'm doing is really paying more attention to my skin. So if the day before, because last night I put the cream all over my face and then the shea butter and oil all over my face. So the reason why I decided to do that last night is because the day before I felt like my skin was looking a little like on the, I want to say like dry side, and I felt like my pores were really noticeable, and I feel like it just needed added moisture. So I decided to put this all over my face and rubbed it in real good, gave myself a nice facial massage, and then I rubbed in the shea butter and oil all over my skin. And I'm also the type of person, I'll go to sleep with my face super greasy. Not greasy, it's not greasy, but shiny and excess product on it. I need my skin to get everything it can get at night. But yeah, so I really pay attention to my skin to see what I think it needs. Also, I probably should be drinking more water. I think that's probably another factor. But then I might put the oil here again tonight. But if tomorrow I see that I'm getting a little bit of blackheads and roughness in this area, I'm not going to put oil on that part the next night. You know, so I think a part of skincare, we have to pay attention to our day-to-day and kind of, you know, we might have to change up our routine a little bit. So I think for me, I've gotten to the place where I'm like, I'm trying to get away from, oh, this is my routine. I just want one routine and stick with it. No, I got to pay attention to what my skin needs that day. Okay, my skin is sensitive. I'm probably not going to put that vinegar on there, you know? So we have to be really careful and really attentive to our skin's needs. I think that's what's really helping me. So Old Faithful is still here. We're just, you know, we're moving her around a little bit. You know, I can't get rid of her. She's great. She makes youthful skin is always in. This face moisturizer helps renew skin for a beautiful, healthy glow. Yes, it does. Okay. But sometimes I need that oil too. Sometimes I can't just use this by itself. Sometimes I need an extra boost. And I know people are like, you have oily skin, you put on oil. Yeah, like certain oils don't work well for my skin, but the ones that are non-comedogenic, like hemp seed oil is non-comedogenic, shea butter is 0 to 2 on the comedogenic scale. 0 is non-comedogenic, is less likely to clog your pores. Yeah, you know, you have to be really careful with what oils you use on your skin. I'll link below the site I use to look at my non-comedogenic oil. These oils, they have really great benefits for acne, so that's why I use them. And see, I guess the next question is why? Why these oils? Why shea butter? Why hemp seed oil? So what I did was I did a little bit of research on what they do for my skin. And what they do is shea butter, it's emollient, which helps soaks. It really, your skin absorbs it well, and it helps seal in the moisture. So which is another reason why sometimes I do put on that moisturizer before the shea butter. So the moisturizer and the shea butter seals it. Okay. So it's also has anti-inflammatory and healing properties. So when I have like redness and swelling from acne and stuff like that, it can help with that. And it has anti-aging properties as well. It promotes the collagen production and the elasticity in your skin, which is one of the things the St. Ives does, which helps. This just adds on the benefits. Hemp seed oil also has anti-aging properties, also have anti-inflammatory properties because it has gamma linolenic acid in it, and that helps the inflamed and the inflamed pimples and the redness and things like that. These oils have things, nutrients, minerals, and healing properties, which is why I'm putting these particular ones on my skin. Now, that's all for nighttime. Like I say, sometimes I go to sleep and my skin is like greasy. And not greasy, because the oil in the shea butter doesn't make it greasy, it makes it shiny. Shiny is the word I'm looking for. It's shiny because it really absorbs well into your skin. So that's my nighttime regimen. Now for my daytime / morning regimen. What I do is cleanse again. I have to cleanse twice. I don't cleanse twice a day. There's a huge difference in my skin. People say you can be over cleansing. I'm telling y'all, when I don't cleanse twice, because I do have oily skin, I need to get that stuff out my pores constantly. Not constantly, because that's too much. Over drying could cause more oil. Overwashing could dry your face out and cause a higher oil production. But when I don't, my skin is not smooth, it's really rough, it's extra oily if I don't cleanse twice a day. So I have to cleanse twice a day. So I cleanse again. I use this little faithful little silicone scrubber that's antimicrobial, so antibacterial. Use this again. I won't use the apple cider vinegar in the morning, and here's why. It does have those alpha hydroxy acid properties, and that could potentially make my skin sensitive to the sun and sun damage, and I don't want that. I do use SPF, but I just don't want to increase how sensitive my skin is. I'll go in with my Dickinson's toner, which Hazel Dickinson's toner. Like I said, I might be changing this toner. Haven't really decided yet. Once I'm done with that, you know, after I pat dry, go into my Dickinson's toner, I let that dry, and then I use 2 products during the day. Then I go on my serum, the niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1% serum by The Ordinary. I do like this. I do like this a lot. I feel like it does help shrink pores, and it does give me a glow. So I do like this. I've been using, this is probably my second bottle, and this second bottle only has drops in it. Or this might be my third. This is my third bottle, I think. Third bottle of this. So I've been using it for a while now. I do want to say it feels sticky after you keep patting it in or rubbing it in, however you want to go about it. But once you put that Cerve moisturizer on top, you're fine. It doesn't feel sticky anymore. So I mean, I'm not going to complain, because that stuff, I like this stuff. And then I go in with my Old Faithful. I don't know if I'm ever going to change my moisturizer in the morning. It's again Cerve, as I say, but it's probably Cerve ultra light moisturizing lotion with SPF 30 in it, broad spectrum SPF 30. Has ceramides and hyaluronic acid in it, and moisturizes and helps restore the protective skin barrier, and has a matte finish. I like this a lot. It's not too heavy. It is really light. It's great for people with oily skin. They do have other moisturizers that are oil free, but I haven't tried them, but I love this one. It is expensive. It is $14 for this tube, but let me tell you, a little goes a long way. With their products, it just seemed like a little goes a long way. I don't mind using it. Look at how much, one little squirt, but I do 2 squirts. I'm extra. 2 squirts, that's 2 squirts. And look at this. It goes everywhere. Like, that's all you need. Like, this stuff is good, and this bottle lasts for a while. Like, when I thought I was gonna finish this like a month ago. No, maybe 2 weeks ago, I thought this was about to be done, and I'm still on it. Like, I thought it was empty, but I'm still on it, and I have another one ready to use, but this lasts long too. But yeah, so after the serum, I'll put on that moisturizer, and that's my morning. That's it. That's all it consists of. Now, there's another product I did recently buy from The Ordinary. It's the Vitamin C Suspension, 23% in Age Spheres, 2% a water-free, silicone-free, and stable suspension. It was really inexpensive. I used it a couple of times. It feels, when you rub it in, it's creamy, but it turns into like this gritty powder. It feels like a gritty powder feeling. I'm going to try it again tonight. I tried to use it in place of St. Ives, but maybe I'll mix the two together and put that on before I put the oil. See how that works? When I used it before, it looked like my skin was thirsty. But I don't know. I don't really have much to say about this product. I haven't really been using it. The reason why I got it is because vitamin C is really good for brightening skin and lightening up dark spots. So that's why I got it. I'm going to use it some more. You got to use products for a while before you really can give an accurate assessment. But I've used it twice or 3 times. I used it 3 times. I'm gonna try it again because I do want to lighten up these dark spots faster than they are. I'm gonna try it. You know what? I'm gonna start using it, and I'm gonna give y'all a review on this soon. You might see this stuff drastically change in the next month or so. Like I said, I discontinued that medication, so I'm gonna be paying attention to my skin, discontinuing stuff, switching things in. I'm trying to find what works for me. And I'm trying to go the most natural. I know some of this stuff isn't necessarily natural, you know, but hey, I don't want anything that's going to have any negative long-term side effects for me, and that could potentially cause internal issues. So that's what I'm doing. That's where I'm at with my skin. I'll give you guys more of an update soon, but again, this is where I'm at. That's where it's at today. That's where I'm at with this today. That's where I'm at with my, Oh, look. I didn't notice this. On the back, okay, you can use this for smoothies. It says salads, vegetables, pasta dishes. Because it has omega-6, omega-3s, all that. But on the back, it talks about how many tablespoons you need to get for a certain amount of different vitamins. What am I saying? Anyway, you know what? Let me just show y'all. See that? That's pretty cool. So it has linoleic acid, alpha linoleic acid, oleic acid, gamma linoleic acid, and stearidonic acid. Maybe I can see what the benefits of those are when for eating, and I might start putting them in my smoothie bowls. We'll see. But anyways, y'all, you supposed to refrigerate after opening it. I ain't refrigerate this. I'll start today, but it's been a while now. Oh. It still smells like, it smells like sunflower seed oil. That's what this smells like. It smells like sunflower seed oil. Anyways, I ain't refrigerate this, but I'm going to start today, and it's been weeks. Hope that's fine. Read labels, guys. This is a lesson. Don't waste your money. You want to read the label so you can keep the product fresh. You don't want to, you know, that means I should be refrigerated. I'm going to refrigerate this. And see if there's a difference. Man, that's a lot. But I'm going to refrigerate this because I should be refrigerating this. I'm going to see if there's a difference. Now, this is different. Like, sorry, guys. I'm just shocked. Wow. Okay, I'm going to be refrigerating this. And so the next time y'all see me come to you guys about skincare, I'm going to let y'all know how refrigerating this stuff goes. So thank you guys for watching my video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Perfectly Flawed community. Again, we're a community that embraces our flaws and appreciate where we are now while still striving to be the best us we can be, because there's always room for improvement, but we have to love self at the place that we are first. Okay? All right. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.